Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really pleased to send greetings to all those attending Union Bank of Nigeria's 100th anniversary celebration. I commend Union Bank on its call to action and its commitment to making a positive impact as it continues to build on innovation and sustainability. I also applaud the bank's aspiration to take a leadership role in driving the SDGs to galvanize private sector support in Nigeria towards achieving the goals. As you look back on your journey through a century of business, while also looking ahead, I hope you will find both inspiration and opportunity in the 2030 Agenda and its 17 Sustainable Development Goals. These interlinked and interdependent global goals are the successor to the Millennium Development Goals and provide a pathway to sustainable development. They aim to end extreme poverty, fight inequality and injustice, and protect our planet. This ambitious agenda is a very powerful framework for economic transformation. As a bank whose operations span a century, I'm sure you can appreciate the importance of long-term thinking, which is exactly what the SDGs are about. Around the world, there is a growing recognition among the business community that considering environmental, social, and governance factors is not only good for the world, but is good for the bottom line as well. At the United Nations, we understand that we need to work in partnership with the private sector to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. For business, this means shifting perspective, from narrowly focused on short-term results to strategically focusing on long-term value for future generations. The rewards of this approach promise to be significant. A recent study found that achieving the SDGs could unlock over $12 trillion in new market opportunities across just 4 sectors: food and agriculture, cities, energy, and health. These numbers are impressive, but they represent only a fraction of the benefits in terms of jobs, gender empowerment, peace and prosperity for all. For financial institutions, there are several areas where you can have a significant impact on our efforts to achieve a better world by 2030. First and foremost, naturally, is financing. Help us to close the SDG investment gap by aligning your investment products and priorities with the goals. We need to spark massive new investments in areas such as infrastructure, green energy, and climate adaptation. The investments needed are of such a scale that they require an innovative mix of public, private, and blended financing. Second, in an economy like Nigeria's, the vast majority of businesses are medium, small, or micro-enterprises. Too many fall outside the formal economy. By offering inclusive financial products and services, you can help bring more entrepreneurs from the informal economy into the formal, domestic job market and drive growth. Third, I urge you to invest in women, as studies have shown that it makes good business sense. Support female entrepreneurs to access credit and build businesses. Ensure that all women have access to banking services and can exercise control over their own finances. The dividends of women's financial empowerment are far-reaching, benefiting families, communities, and especially the markets. Fourth, allow me to make a direct appeal to everyone in attendance to take action, in partnership, to strengthen transparency, and to root out corruption in all sectors. For instance, illicit financial flows continue to rob Nigeria and many other nations of critical resources needed to build and maintain healthy communities and markets. I urge you to be relentless in your efforts. Lead by example and do everything possible in your own operations to deter illicit financial flows. It is important for achieving the SDGs, because crime and violent extremism require money to thrive. Ending illicit financial flows is also the only way we will put an end to the conflicts that hamper development in Nigeria and elsewhere. In that vein, I encourage those who have not yet joined to do so for the UN Global Compact. One of the most powerful contributions you can make to the 2030 Agenda is a commitment to ethical, responsible business leadership. Here in Nigeria, the Global Compact Network offers an important platform for companies from all sectors to work together in advocating for strong policies to support sustainable businesses. I thank those business leaders who are already active supporters of the Global Compact. I invite the Union Bank and all companies in attendance to join this important initiative. Let me close by offering my thanks again to Union Bank on your call to action. By embracing the SDGs as a business priority and by committing to do business responsibly, I have no doubt that you can unlock countless new opportunities, create sustainable growth, and secure inclusive prosperity for decades to come. Thank you.